In this video series, we're going to step you through everything to do with rostering so you'll be set up, knowing your wage costs, and setting up your roster in no time at all. If you're an employee manager, this is how the dashboard looks. You can access rostering by clicking on the rostering tile here or on the menu on the left. If you have administrative level access, you can access rostering from the left-hand side menu as well. So this is what rostering looks like when you first log in. We have the option to hide the filter menu to give you more screen width. We can toggle between days, weeks and fortnights using these arrows. And we have different views. We have a week view, a fortnight view and a day view, depending on the level of detail you want to look at. If you have a large set of data, the first time you enter rostering, you may be prompted to create a filter. You can create as many filters as you like depending on your needs. To create a new filter, click the Manage Filters button here on the left. Give your filter a name. Decide how you want to group the roster by, be it location or business. Business removes the locations from the screen, as you can see here, and just shows you one top level view. I'm going to leave mine at location. Then you can decide whether you want to sort by employee, by role, or by start time. You can decide whether you want to show or hide employees in no shifts, and select the location or locations you want to include in the filter. In this case, I'm going to choose administration. Administration may have sub-locations. Sub-locations are locations that are below, in this case, administration. So if I click back in here, administration/reception is an example of a sub-location. I'll tick this box to say I want to include that as well. You can decide what shift statuses you want to see. Maybe you only want to see the accepted shifts, only the published shifts or the unpublished shifts. I'm going to leave that as all. You can select only specific employees if that's relevant. You can decide what roles you want to look at. I want to look at all roles in this case. And I can decide whether I want to make this my default filter. If I decide to make this my default filter, this will be the filter that I see every time I log into the rostering screen. When you finish with those settings, click Save. Now that you've saved your filter, you can apply that filter by going to the drop-down menu, choosing the name of the filter that we just applied, and now I have a filtered roster view. We also have several icons at the top that perform different things in the roster. We have an employee list, which brings up a list of employees here on the right that I can look at, and I can click on any of those employees and see further details on them. Things like work summary, availability, and details. We'll look at that in a little bit more detail in more videos. We have a roster print icon. We're able to copy shifts from one week to the next, one day to the next, etc. You can look, manage and edit budgets from this icon. You can apply roster templates. And you can export your roster as well. In the next video, we're going to have a look at how to create, edit and delete a shift.